I think Jimmy has played well. He's not the reason why the 49ers have lost the last couple games. I don't think he does anything to take your team over the top. And ideally, you would want that from a quarterback, but he's just kind of not that guy. But just on just watching him right now, I could say that he's not contributing to the losses. All right. The 49ers are in a tough place, but I do feel like with Jimmy at quarterback, again, I'm somebody that wants Trey Lance to play, but I do feel like with Jimmy at quarterback, we do have the ability to beat the Rams Monday night. All right. We do have the ability to beat the Rams Monday night, which takes me to my next thing. The 49ers team is not bad. They are playing bad, and I don't know why. I don't know why they're playing bad. But the team is not bad. Yes, there's some holes on defense right now. They got some injuries that they're trying to overcome. You know, you lose a guy like Kinlaw. You know, you don't have Greenlaw. D4 is not out there. You lose Verrett. You play without your two safeties. Those things are tough. And the 49ers defense is going to have to try to figure out how to overcome it. But I don't think that the team is bad. So even when I go into these games, and I don't know if you guys feel the same way, I feel like the 49ers can win. Like, I feel like when I watch them against the Cardinals, I feel like they can win. Like, think about last year, right? When you were heading into games, I never felt like, I mean, you know, it was like, I mean, we need everything to go right for the 49ers to win. I don't think they're there right now. I think they are in a position to where it's just don't shoot yourself in the foot. Don't fumble twice. Can you improve the tackling a little bit better? Don't have the third down penalties. Can you do those things? And if you can win football games. They're hurting themselves. I don't think it's necessarily a lack of talent in the entire team, on the team. Now, are there things that Kyle Shanahan could do better? Are there teams, and I saw somebody, and I'll touch on this because it's directly attributes to this. Croc, what do you think about John Lynch calling out Fred Warner yesterday on KBR? I think it's BS, and that's part of the problem. Like those things. When I look at this team, I don't see a team that can't win. But when you have your GM, on KBR calling out he's not playing well. He's not playing to the expectations. You don't say those things to the media. Now, I'm not saying he has to lie. I'm not saying that. But give us coach speak. Give us GM speak, whatever it is. But not this. And I think that, obviously, some people can take it, some people can't, right? And I do feel like Fred Warner is somebody that probably can take it. But it's like, why do we have to say those things? So they've done a lot of this, calling out their players through the media. Stop that. Stop that. I don't think it helps. And I don't think it's going to want other people to come play here. Did we hear, and maybe we're just not connected to these teams and we don't pay as much attention to them, but did we hear Browns head coach, Browns general manager calling out Odell Beckham to the local media, to the radio stations, to the TV? Do we hear them talking about Odell? And Odell wanted out, and he's putting out videos about him being open to his dad putting it out and all that. And you still don't hear it. The way this organization is being ran right now, that might be the bigger issue. Again, I'm trying to spin this stuff in a positive light. All right. But I think that's BS. I think it's BS. All right. John Lynch comes out and says, we need him to play better. He's not playing up to our standards. He's not playing to our standards. He's not playing to his standards. He would tell you that he'd be better. We have a lack of leadership. You don't do that to the media. You just don't. I don't hear anybody else saying that. I don't hear Belichick doing that. I don't hear anybody else doing that. Except for maybe Dan Campbell, who called out Jared Goff. All right. Someone said this video's name is misleading. It has all been. I feel like I've been being positive until I got to that. All right. But anyway, we're back on the positive tip. So I talked about Jimmy Garoppolo being positive. being a positive. I think Jimmy Garoppolo has played well, and I don't think that Jimmy Garoppolo is the reason why the 49ers are losing games. There's other things I have to figure out. But that also took me to the point where I do feel like as a roster, this 49ers roster is not bad. And they're heading into a game Monday night against the Rams. I get it. The Rams, they're star-studded. They got all this. They're killing it. They're winning a bunch of games. 49ers aren't. But I don't look at this as a game that the 49ers can't come out and win with. I don't think this is a game that they can't come out and win with Jimmy Garoppolo at the quarterback position. I feel like Jimmy Garoppolo can come out, just have a game. Have a game. He's been playing well. Think we might need a little bit more from him to pick up because maybe the defense won't play as well. They got a lot of injuries they're trying to overcome right now. So Jimmy, he's playing well. I think the roster is solid. We're healthy on offense. Let's get this thing going. All right, which takes me to my next positive thing. If somehow, some way, the 49ers beat the Rams, and I say somehow, some way, but I think it's a legit chance that they can. You got Jacksonville next. And can you beat them? Now we're 500. Now we're back in the mix. And then I think after that, I think you got the Vikings after that. They're a sub-500 team. Let's get in a roll. They have the ability to do it. They have the opportunity to do it. And I do think after a couple of weeks, we talk about Jacksonville, you talk about the Minnesota Vikings, you start getting guys back. You know, you got the healthy Ward. You get the Tart back. You start getting some of your guys back. And let's go on this run. Let's go on the run. Greenlaw, I'm pretty sure he's coming back. Let's go on this run. Let's go on this run. I don't look at the 49ers as a terrible team. I think they're a team that's playing terrible. And I don't know why. They just find different ways. I don't look at this roster like in previous years, like 2017, where it's just like they're just guys away. They just don't have the guys. I don't see that. I don't look at this roster, like 2018. Oh, quarterback injury. Just don't have. Nah, I think they got everything in place that they need to be able to pull out victories.